Hello everyone and welcome to Cooking with Kids. Today we are making strawberry cheesecake bars. So to begin this recipe, we're going to start with the crust first. So the first thing we need is an 8x10 cake tray, a tin that you can get at any dollar store, some parchment paper. If you don't have parchment paper, you can use Pam or butter. We need our graham crackers and our 3 teaspoons of butter melted. So we're gonna just place our parchment paper inside our tin here so that our bars don't stick. And then next we are going to pour our melted butter into our graham crackers and mix it up. And this is going to be our base for our cheesecake bars. So we're just gonna pour that butter on and give it all a good mix so that all the graham cracker is coated in the butter. And once it's coated, we can then place it in the pan and make it nice and flat, as that is going to be, again, the base of our cheesecake bars. So now I'm just going to use my spoon to flatten it all out and make it as even as possible. Now that our crust is ready, we are going to set our oven at 350 degrees and we are going to bake our crust for 5 minutes in the oven. So while our crust is baking, we will start on the strawberry sauce. So for this, we're going to use 1.5 cups of diced up strawberries, 1 tablespoon of water, 2 teaspoons of lemon juice, cornstarch, 1.5 teaspoons, and 1 tablespoon of sugar, and a pot, of course. So to begin the sauce, we're going to pour in our strawberries into our pot, and we're also going to add our 1 tablespoon of sugar and 1 tablespoon of water into the saucepan, and then we're going to put that on top of the stove at a medium heat and bring to a boil. We want it to be nice and tender, and we're going to simmer that for about 5 to 10 minutes. Now that our strawberry has been simmering for about 5 to 10 minutes, it is time to add our 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. We're going to pour that all in, and we are going to add our 1/2 teaspoon of cornstarch, which should bring our strawberry sauce to a thickness. And we're gonna simmer this for an extra minute or so and then remove it from the stove to cool down. So now I'm just gonna add our strawberry sauce to a bowl and let that cool down while we work on our filling. If you don't want any chunks, you can use a blender or a whisk to get it as smooth as possible. It's totally your choice. If you like a little bit of chunk, you can leave it as is. Here I am just using my spoon to try to smooth it out as much as possible to get all those strawberry chunks out. Again, it is your choice. You can leave it as is, or you can make it as smooth as you like. Once you're done getting it as smooth as possible, we're just going to put that to the side, let it cool down, and now we are going to begin working on our cheesecake filling. Now it is time to work on our cheesecake filling. So for this, we're going to be using 1 cup of softened cream cheese. So we're going to get that into our bowl. We are then going to pour in 1/3 cup of sour cream. Get that all into our bowl. If you do not have a mixer, that's okay. You can use a whisk or whatever you have on hand that works best for you. Next, we're gonna add our 2 tablespoons of flour. So I'm gonna pour that all into our mixture. We are going to add our 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract and 1 large egg. Again, if you don't have a mixer, a whisk will do just fine. We just want to get this as smooth as possible. So I'm just mixing this at about medium speed. And once it's all ready, we can pour it onto our crust. Now that our cheesecake filling is smooth, we can pour that onto our crust, and we're just going to spread that out evenly over the crust. Now it's time to grab that strawberry sauce that we had cooling down, and we are going to add that on top of our cream cheese filling. So I'm just going to pour this on top, and again, we're going to do the same thing as we did with the cheesecake filling. We're just going to spread it all evenly on top of our cheesecake filling. We're going to have it all covered, and all you should see is red. That our strawberry cheesecake bars are all assembled, it is time to place them in the oven. And we are going to cook these for 36 minutes at 325 degrees. So here I am, just putting a timer on for 36 minutes. And here is our strawberry cheesecake bars. I might add that after we add on our topping, it is your choice. You can add anything you like. You could add whipped cream. You could leave it just as is. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of graham crackers that I had left over on top. Once you put this on, you are going to then cover it and refrigerate it at least for 3 hours before we cut it into our bars. And after 3 hours, our strawberry cheesecake bars are ready to eat. I must say these were absolutely delicious. I hope you guys enjoyed making them. Let me know, what did you decide to put on top of your strawberry cheesecake bars? Until next time, bye.